Assalamu alaikum, good afternoon. That is Grand Manan Island, the west side. Between Grand Manan and the US land, Maine. Bottom of Gulf of Maine. I left Grand Manan today. I'm heading out towards Eastport. Going with the current flying at 8 knots. That's a lovely thing, lovely feeling. 5 knots of my engine speed, cruising speed, because if I run faster, I run more fuel. So just keeping it on an economical cruising speed and 3 knots of current going with me. Beautiful sea. I'm not raising my sails because it's too much work and it's not a long distance. That's the west side of Grand Manan. This is more of a cliff side because most of the population is on the east side. It's lovely. And the weight of the sailing vessel Naseem is no smaller than any big cruise ship. Such a beautiful feeling. It's going on autopilot, keeping a straight course. No zigzag, no yaw. Lovely. That is called the South Head. And all the way on the North Head. Then I turn left, that's the Campobello Island. Campobello also belongs to New Brunswick. When there is a narrow passage, that is Lubeck, where the bridge is between Maine and Campobello, and that's Maine, the US state of Maine. And this is Gulf of Maine. What a beautiful day, mashallah. If it stays like this, I can go anywhere on this planet Earth. But it doesn't stay like that always, that's the problem. Wow, 8.4 knots. Between 8 and 8.5 knots. Beautiful. Good morning, assalamu alaikum. Tuesday, May the 14th, 2024. I'm at Welsh Pool, Campobello Island, the house of, the childhood house of President Roosevelt. And I'm going just across this bay to Maine, Eastport, just across there, 4 or 5 miles. I have raised my American flag and the quarantine flag, Q flag, until I get a clearance. I have to keep that showing. Unfortunately, I cannot show my PTI flag today because my American flag is smaller. So your courtesy flag has to be same size or bigger than your personal flags. So my personal flag is much bigger. Unfortunately, that American flag is very small. That's what was available. And the other PTI flag, which I got from Moz, yourself, thank you so much, that's slightly bigger. So today I cannot show display that. So I'm going to get a new American flag, which should be the same size as PTI or bigger than the PTI flag. These are the flag rules, so I have to follow the rules. So let's go. Welsh Pool, straight down there to Moose Island into Eastport Marina. And that's called the borderline. So sailing vessel Naseem has entered US waters. Eastport, Maine, and that bridge is dividing Canada and the US. On my right hand side is Lubeck, the last point of USA, and on the left side is Campobello Island, belongs to Canada, New Brunswick, and that bridge is dividing Canada and USA. This is Passamaquoddy Bay. That is the port of Eastport, but Custom and Border Patrol officer, CBP officer, has advised me that I can go straight to the marina, and he has already approved my arrival because I met him actually personally on a drive through Eastport few weeks ago. So arrived safely at Eastport. I got the permission as well, so I don't need to exhibit my quarantine flag, yellow flag. I've taken it down. And it's a low water tide in this area. I have to go into that dock to be lifted, but right now it's dry. So 4 o'clock in the afternoon, there'll be enough water so they can lift me up. 18 to 20 feet of tide, look at that. So this is the very first time I'm walking on a US soil without seeing any officer other than just the electronic communication. He's a gentleman here in Maine, very kind gentleman, very nice and helpful. They gave me very good instructions. I came a month ago, I talked to them. I said last year I went to Bar Harbor and I had to return. And they said not a problem. And last week also I passed by. Oh, look at this, the tide. My goodness, not a drop of water here. And so this water will rise about 18 feet to those marks. And then the crane will lift me up. So we'll just wait for the tide to rise so I can come inside this dock to be hauled out. I need to haul out only because I need to go back home for a couple of months, take my Jeep and extra stuff from the boat before I start my venturing around the US coast. This nice gentleman, without seeing me personally today, he has given me a 1-year cruising license, so I'm good to stay in the US for a whole 1 year and explore the beauty of North America. Okay. These are the floating docks. So basically with the rise and fall of the tide, this dock will just rise and fall, so you do not have to keep changing the ropes. The floating docks are very important for sailboats. So the way it is, these chains just rise along these pillars. So when the water rises, I'll just go and drive in there, put the straps around and lift it up.